Before investigating the dome, Wuklamite wishes to see to one important matter. I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. So I want to call an assembly at the Winged Walk and assure them that all be well. But as shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that truly need to hear the words. If you like, I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. It's an important step to the city's recovery. Care to join us? Oh my god, I was afraid they would ask me. Okay. While you handle that, Erenville and I will see to provisions for the expedition. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Landsguard announce the address. People must first know there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. If you could see to the resplendent quarter at Bayside Bevy, Alize and I will split the rest of the city between us. Oh, it's Kona saying that. Okay. Alright. Gosh darn it. If Tulihyolo falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Really? The Dawn Servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they are prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. I still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wuklamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Okay, cool. Please leave me be. My father's gone. Leave me to mourn. Gulu Jaja is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Kona still fight for our nation. If they would speak, then the least I can do is listen. Alright, cool. Cheerful resident? Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Okay, fine. All good. The sparing alpaca herder. I'm not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? Okay, alright, it's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. Yeah. You'll be okay. More? Composed merchant. Intact. That's good. I have no time to spare. I have to finish inventory. Okay. But and I intend to do some cool shit in this expansion too. I would like to do all the hard content, the high-end content, the extreme, the ultimate, the fucking impossible, everything. Dude, enough! Stop making me talk to people. The extremes are actually good this expansion, are they? Oh, I'm excited. I did blind prog through both by now, really? Awesome. Well, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Wait. Has her own bed, and she sleeps in yours, of course. It looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. Alice had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. A bit too late for that, don't you think? We're simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zoralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Eliena. Really? You needn't worry about me either. Whatever wariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Just go. I want to go to the dome. Right. Okay, go. I want to go to the dome. We need to get a few things first. But feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Okay, just go faster. Their father raised them well. Daddy did. Crack, crack, crack. The gear. I still don't get the tiny head thing in this. Yeah, it's not only here, Helene. You should take a look at Elden Ring as well. It's probably voiced. I hope. My voice needs a rest. Really? Yeah, I'll show you later. It's a trend? Apparently it is.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
There's a lot of people. She's broken totally.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won.
Oh, AJ, I didn't know that.
But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
Tarnished.
Many of you have suffered terribly.
I can
You've taken
fix her.
wounds. You've lost friends and family.
Lock your cats away, I will.
As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Zoralcha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
He sounds threatening even when he's supportive.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
So there he is.
Here, brother.
Brother.
That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? Never mind that.
What? What happened?
What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
Oh.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united!
Okay, Helene.
We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
Yeah, discussing grammar
He's
and...
right.
Oh.
This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Yay!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope.
Is that a personalized lurk? It is!
Let us show the enemy the might of Tuliolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation.
You're impressed?
Each
Me
and
too,
every
actually.
one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliolal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Hey! Graha! Listening to Uklamat and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the first. Yep. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. The people of Tural too will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Footsies! Alfino is considering how best to help carry out Wuklamat's plan. Come on, just go. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. If I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, was all the encouragement I could ask for. That's actually amazing. Right then, let's get going. We'll leave for Shaktural Skygate. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to see that shit. I want to see that shit tonight. Can't wait for tomorrow. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Right. Everyone is here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zoralja and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Yay, yay. Let's go. Oh, there are more. The Lance Guard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels in Tulihiolo. Indeed, and while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloni Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Eliena and I know a few locals who can help. I won't be able to get there today. Then let's divide into groups. Again? Erenville, Alice, and Eliena will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. No, I want to do it. Understood. Once everyone has finished, let's reconvene at Shaloni Station. No. We can start with Usatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kemaka should be able to tell us a few things. Oh, it's you too, and I'll be Wuklamat as well. You're Sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Hushatawi? Whatever. Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we are spread thin and haven't looked on Sheshenewezi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people are in danger. Danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mewa Shoshone. Didn't say Falaise. I don't know how to say that. I'll accompany Erenville. See you all in a while. Thank you. All clear this way. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Oh, hey. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Walika and the others are out investigating, and they've confirmed that Nito Wikwe, I don't know, is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. Oh, so the train is safe. So those who are riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasulani. What a mess, and just after we finished fixing the tracks. Yeah. Fucking bummer. There. Oh, it's a mechanical soldier. Shows no sign of life. It appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Hell yeah. Pole arm, you say? Wait. A pole arm? Where the fuck is Estinian? Where the fuck is he? Random bastard. Oh, of course, Yate. Eliena, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. It's fucking Estinian. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yassulani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. Oh my god. Of course. Estinian! You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. Yep. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Estinian! Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you are indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But the rumors are true. Gulu Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zoralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. No, it's... Okay. You're going to help her, I assume? Oh, I love it. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shaloni and keep an eye on things. Oh, come on, Sina, come with us. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. And you're Zekoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. Hollow men. I'm the fastest gun in Shaloni, after all. Eliena can attest to that. Well, actually, yes. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shaloni in your capable hands. I can't believe it. Let's get patrolling right away, Dan. Come on, I want to get to the dome. Dome. Stay safe out there and don't do anything reckless. Oh. Coming from you? Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and joined the others. No, I'm not gonna get that quest right now. It's gonna take too long. Many things. Let's talk to Stola. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shaloni. The Hetsaru were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It is composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. Ramu! To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zoralja and his army emerged from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? So it so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Shaktural Railing, which operates the train between Shaloni and Yasulani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it outside? Like Alexander. That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you'd expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasulani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman called Namika. What? Oh my god, she didn't know. Cowards. I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasulani. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, huh? Assuming the fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we are to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Okay, hold your horses, kitty. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zoralja wants me to prove that I'm father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tulihyolol. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy, I like it. It's comfy. Comfy. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she will carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. What? You're gonna explode your train? Everybody's startled. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train is in one piece, and now you want to turn into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief, nailed it. Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. The red-haired guy looks like Manderville. Hildebrand? A little bit. It's a Highlander just like him. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith. And quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see it to myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? There's no changing her mind, is there? Just promise me you will be careful out there, honey. Oh, honey! It will. We'll keep your wife safe, we promise. Yeah. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Pfft. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Yeah, the friends we make along the way, blah blah blah, yeah. Well, at least it'll go down as the legendary train that saved Toral. That it will, but first we've got work to do, so she'll look the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say a word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there is work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tulihyolon and inform Kona of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Okay. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together.